My name's John Zor. I'm 25 years old. I'm a real estate investor from Linden, New Jersey. And I'm here today to tell you about my experience in the GPS program with Rich Schefren. So, the way that I found Rich was through a mentor and friend of mine. He was talking to me about business organization, and he mentioned some of Rich's philosophies, and I became intrigued. So I looked Rich up, and I happened to look him up around the same time that he was going to do this 24-hour, marathon on the web broadcast. And I thought that was really cool. So I went on and I watched some of the show, and I was really amazed at Rich's knowledge and his dedication. Not only did he go for 24 hours, he went for 26 hours. And he just gave away so many valuable things. And after that, he released the Entrepreneurial Emergency, and I got that, and I read that, and when I was done, I knew immediately that I wanted to work with him. So I went and I signed up for the GPS Elite right away. Now, I started my business with my girlfriend Casey back in May of 2007. We are, like I said, we buy and sell real estate, and we started that business after I recovered from my back surgery, and I come off from a mortgage background. So basically, I always loved real estate, and I wanted to stay in that field, so I was looking for something new, and I came across a short sale course. So I decided to max out my last credit card and buy it. And I had this burning desire because I loved this business, and I knew that I was going to be successful. So I used that to, get myself started in the business, and we built up a lot of momentum by doing referral-based partnerships with centers of influence such as realtors and mortgage brokers and other investors and things of that nature. And we worked a lot, and we got a lot of deals, and we became very well known in our local market, and everything was going great. But it came to the point where we kind of, I guess you want to say, like, hit a ceiling. And I had to do some soul searching, and I came to the conclusion that we were working without any goals and without a map. And basically, I knew that we had to find a way to do that, but I didn't know, how to even really start. So I went into the GPS, and I really didn't know what I was in for. But we started working together for a few days, and we surfaced our goals, and we started finding what obstacles are keeping us from our goals. And through that, we came to this map where we were making a tree of all our different problems. And I called Rich up because I wanted to make sure that I was doing it right. And when we were going over the map, I realized a couple of very important things. That was a life-changing call for me. The first thing that I realized was that I don't value my time. And I wasn't valuing my time because I wasn't committed to my goals. And I wasn't committed to my goals because I was people-pleasing. I was letting people waste my time. I was justifying it because I said, you know what, I work for myself. I can just work longer, and I can work harder. I can do this. And none of that, really makes any difference. And to hear it like you don't value your time, it's just wow. I couldn't even verbalize it like that. And it was all of a sudden a weight was lifted off my chest, because I didn't know what to do at that moment, but we kind of made a plan on what I was going to do. So after that, call, I mean, there's another part to the story, but I'm going to get back to that. After that call, I took Richard's suggestion, and I went from working like 80 plus hours a week to 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, and through that I learned a few very, very valuable things. The first thing is that my time is valuable. The second thing is that I can only focus on the most important things, which are the things that are going to get me towards my goal. So in that, it eliminated the people pleasing, because I realized that I couldn't do, I couldn't waste the time that I was wasting. I couldn't do the things that I was doing that were counterproductive to what I was trying to accomplish. And that in itself was a big breakthrough. One of the other things that I realized was that because there's sporadic cash flow in my business, I was worried about stress and failure. And when I went to make a decision in my business about spending money, I froze up because I was worried about stress and failure. And that branch out into other things like me not being able to manage people correctly because I was worried and I was stressed out and I would fly off the handle at people. And like realizing that all these things connect and making or structuring a way that you can get to your goal and overcome these things, it's just one of the most wonderful things. And it's just, we keep having breakthrough after breakthrough. And I really feel lucky that I get to be a part of this special GPS program. I can't wait to see what's going to come next, because we've learned so much so far, and we've only been in the program for 2 weeks, and we're just at the tip of the iceberg. I am convinced without a doubt that this is the best program that I have ever bought. I am consistently amazed in what we learn every day. Rich Schefren over-delivers on all of his promises. He is the best coach in his field, and I would recommend him to anybody. If you can use this in your life, in your business, then you're going to be way ahead of the game. And you're going to get so much more accomplished than everybody else. And I mean that with all sincerity. Thank you, Rich, for letting us be a part of this, and I look forward to the journey.